Yo, 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 it's the God Preme Dolla back again on the couch. Welcome back to the TTO Lost Boys TV series, Couch Time. One of the things I wanted to say before we get everything started is I thank you to all the people that subscribed, all the people that commented and stopped by. This is a movement that has no stopping to it, so we want y'all to join it. Take part in it. It's something that you'll experience that's like no other. Always, I like to start off with some type of word of the day, some type of message, so that we can set the tone of what we're getting into. This is not just your average, just talk show or podcast. This is something where we want you to leave with some substance. We want you to leave having had fun, have learned something, or experienced something that you didn't experience anywhere else. The word of the day is ambition. And the reason why I chose the word ambition is because in this world, you have to have a certain type of drive that gets you to moving forward every day. Like today is a rainy day, and a lot of people feeling sluggish and feeling down and feeling like they can't get things done because of the weather. But me, I came out, put on all white and fought the weather, because no matter what, I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to get things done. That drive, that motivation that I had from being incarcerated for so long, every day of them 21 years that I was incarcerated, all I thought about was when I got home, what I was going to do, how I was going to get it done. And I wasn't going to let no obstacles get in my way. As long as I have power and strength in my body, I'm going to utilize that to get to my goal and put one step in front of the other. So ambition is something that you have to be absorbed with. You have to be driven in a way where nothing can stop you, nothing can hold you back. And so I want my message to everybody that's listening right now, man, is find what motivates you, find what drives you, and hold on to it. Because there's nothing in this world that you can't accomplish if you put your mind to it and you're surrounded by the right people. Ambition, ambition, ambition. Okay, now that we got the word of the day in, let's get this thing started. We got some more interviews to do, and I can't wait to get into it. One of the characters we got for today is Girlfriend. She's the true definition of a rider. The character in the series is considered, she's considered a girlfriend. The character's name is Mercury. And Mercury is one of those individuals that no matter what, she's down for her man. She's a rider, no matter what they're going through, no matter what his situation is, she was there holding him down the best that she knew how. And she wasn't afraid to learn as she went along with him. They've been through so many different things that she never experienced before that it was like an adventure. They went from one step to the next step, and before you know it, she was all in. You would think she was a veteran. She was holding him down like a dude in the street would, because she was that loyal and dedicated to that man. And so today, we bringing on the character, the individual is going to play that character, which is Amanique or Mimi, and a beautiful young lady, man. We're working with all beautiful black people, man, beautiful white people, beautiful green people. We deal with beautiful people, man, because we're doing a beautiful thing. And today, Amanique is going to come here, and she's going to discuss with us her story, her life, what she's been through, what she's going through, and what she's going to bring to the TTO table, the TTO family. I think all of y'all again, for those that subscribe, those that like, keep subscribing, keep liking, keep commenting, keep sharing. We're going to build this TTO platform, and we're going to do some amazing things. So stay tuned. We'll be right back, and we're going to bring back Amanique. Ooh.
And you know I never been tested, cause my rights I keep it protected, and the test is causing infections and then masses out of the question. So y'all say I'll be grinding, then y'all say I'll be rhyming, but I listen very closely and it sound like you're lying. And you know I never been tested, cause my rights I keep it protected, and the test is causing infections and then masses out of the question. I set up a trust, all these businesses bubbling like I'm balling the moss. I pull up in the coloring. Pardon me as I deliver my soliloquy, poetry that's smooth in essence like I ink calligraphy. Always be accusing me of raising up the frequency, and I stay secluded with my oracle so peacefully. Listen to my...
And we're back. We're here on the couch with Amanique, and we're going to have a conversation about some things. We're going to have a little fun with this thing, man. One thing I like to do with every interview is I like to have fun, man. We here to have fun. I done been through enough struggles in life to be tough and going through the struggle. Now we having fun, we relaxing, we chilling, and it's a pleasure to be here on the couch with you. And we're gonna go into some things, but first, before we get into that, tell the people who you are. Explain to them who you are.
All right, so my name is Amanique, aka Mimi, as he said. I'm a mother. That's my number one job. I'm an educator. I have a master's in marriage and family therapy, a master's of art and teaching, a master's of art in educational psychology, and yeah.
Okay.
I'm a singer. I'm a songwriter.
Oh, you know what you just did, right?
Oh my gosh.
You know what you just did.
Oh my gosh.
You know you just opened up the door. Okay, we're gonna get to that. Not right now. We're gonna get to that.
Yeah, I'm a singer, songwriter. I'm an actress, of course. And I just love people. I love God. I love people, and I'm just excited to see where this opportunity takes me. I'm excited to be a part of the TTO family. You heard that? Okay. I'm a part of the TTO family.
That's right. That's right. That's right. A major part. Mercury is a major character in this situation. So that's what's up. Let me ask you this. From what you know about the character of Mercury, can you identify with her in any way?
There's some parts of Mercury that I can identify with, I'm going to hold you down, that type of thing. But also, having older cousins, having family members and relatives and just friends that have gone through different things, and being a woman, you know what it's like to at some point in your life be there for your spouse. With Mercury, I'm noticing from what I've read is like she is so into this guy. Like, where you going? Come back. So I can relate to the where you going? Come back. So yeah, I'm excited to like dive into who Mercury is and just get some more information, of course, like listening to your stories and stuff like that will help me to build who she is, because I don't know everything about her. So I have to create a story, but it's a true story, y'all. So I have to be able to convey that to the audience for them to say, well, yeah, she played that role.
Okay, well, let me give you a quick little insight. Mercury is definitely a rider. She was young and she was willing to learn, and Preme was eager to teach her. And so in this role, you're going to see her character develop from the innocent girl that she was, being raised by her grandmother, to being with him side by side through everything. Because he's developing just as well as she is, and they're experiencing the streets and they're experiencing life together that they've never experienced before. And of course, they're getting a lot of money. It's a lot of gunplay involved. It's a lot of, breaking the law. And as time goes on, she loves it. She falls into that character, enjoys the rush of it all because she's with him. Now, if she was with anybody else, it'd be like, I don't know. But she trusts him wholeheartedly, and she's down with whatever he's down with, because ever since he got out of prison, she vowed, I'm going to be there for him regardless of what. Whether I'm his girl, his side, whatever, I'm going to be there.
Do you have those same characteristics? No. What did you say? She's like everything with you. Yeah.
She's all
when
in.
You have that first love, it's like, I want to be in your skin. I want to see you. I want to be with you. I want to, where you going? I've gone through that. I had 2 jobs. I worked at Bath and Body Works, but I also worked at the Mount Vernon Health Center. So I was working 2 jobs, billing, but I was in school too. So I had 2 jobs, going to school, not for anything in particular. I just like money. And I was like, my man got a job. We were living together. I don't need to do all this. I want to be with you. And I put everything on pause. Like I spoke about this before. I put everything on pause for that relationship, because I just wanted to be with that person, right? I was doing music. I was around a lot of people. I had things going on, but the person that I was with at the time, they didn't really support that, but I supported him. I supported your dreams, and it was like, yo, shorty, get your mind right. And then when I finally got my mind right, I went back to school, and I stayed in school till I got 3 masters. Wow. Because everybody was like, why would you do that? You're pregnant. Relax. Her father has a job. And I'm like, are you dumb? I'm going to continue to go. So even through my pregnancies, I just kept going. I started to focus on my dream. You know what I mean? It was like, you want to be a real estate agent? I'm going to help you. I'm going to study with you till you pass the test. Study with you till and I wasn't even taking the test. You want to get your CDL? I'm going to study with you till you pass the test. Wow. I'm not getting no CDL, but this is what you wanted to do, so I'm going to help you. What else you want to do? What you want to do? But it's like,
is your name Mercury?
No.
I'm just saying.
No. But I'm just saying, it's just a woman. As a woman, let's keep it a buck. Let's be honest. As women, this is what we do.
That's right.
I'm gonna be maybe I can't give a percent, but at some point you'll find that one person that you're into that you're gonna be like, I'm gonna ride with you. What you said? Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. And then you wake up. You're not there anymore. Your tunnel vision is no longer that person. It's about you and what's important to you. Time is going by. That's what I realized.
So let me ask you this question.
Oh, here we go. I see you.
Because I'm listening, right? And it's a lot of women that I hear speak like that. And my question is, let's say you put in a situation where you're with this guy and you're riding, you're doing your thing, and he gets sentenced to 25 years to life. y'all young, y'all go. This is eventually what happens.
Right.
She gets 25 years. Like, how do you deal with that? How do you
as
tackle
Mercury?
That? As Dominique and Mercury.
Okay, so I'm gonna be very honest with you. I was scary. I didn't want to deal with anybody that was in the streets. Like, it's tempting, like, ooh, everybody, let's go. And it's like, no, mama had a dream. I had a dream like Dr. King. I'm not about to do that. I just think because it was just like the what ifs. It's like, ooh, this is a little bit, I could hang out with you a little bit, but I gotta leave. It was just like not wanting to just either get in trouble by my mother, the possibility of getting in trouble by the law. So I wasn't necessarily, I hope I'm not yelling. Am I yelling?
No,
I hope
good,
I'm not. I just didn't want to put myself in a situation that would get me locked in, because I'm seeing so many different things around me. Again, I have family members and friends and different things, and I saw how it affected the family overall, right? It affects your family. You lose a lot of time, and then you're doing the bid with the person. But I don't know if Amanique would have been strong enough to do that, right? Because there's people around you saying, you better not do that. So it's just like, dang, but these is my friends or whatever. But, life happens and you see these things. I know people that have been locked up. I've written my cousins, I've sent a kite. I've sent pictures to be like, oh, how you doing? This is what's going on in my life. Not them kind of pictures.
Right.
But,
right.
send pictures to say, this is what's going on.
I hate them type of pictures.
Hey, look at my face.
I hate them pictures.
But you understand what I'm saying? This is what's happening in my life, but I still know you. There's still a connection there. You still somebody that means something, so why would I act like you don't exist? You know what I mean?
Right.
So it depends. I watch Love After Lockup, Love Before Lockup, Love During Lockup, and you see people go through it, and it's like, you never even met this man.
Okay, let me say this, because one of the things that I noticed, because I used to watch that show too, me and my wife, shout out to Layla, Lala.
Hey, Layla, Lala.
One of the things that I noticed is that when you're dealing with a female that's down for you, that's with you, being incarcerated, you only see what you want to see, because you have a limited lens. Phones, emails, pictures, and visits. That's all I can see. So when I'm looking through that lens, I see a limited reality of what's going on, and all I want is progress and success, because that's the type of person I am. So I don't see the bad days she's at work, or she got a rough day getting up with the kids, or something like that. All I see is progress, getting goals accomplished. And one of our issues used to be, you got to understand that out here is different. It don't work like you wake up in the morning, you want something done, then by nighttime you want to get it done, because a number of things happen. So you have to have patience. And you have to have a good, strong, transparent communication. Even to this present day, I'm home now and dealing with love and lockdown. We are still together, we still thriving, we still going through what we go through, but we still hold it down no matter what. And a lot of times you might hear conversations like, oh, well, what happened with that girl? Or what this one said, what that one said. In my mind, I'm like, man, I didn't even hear what that girl said or see what was going on, because I'm so focused on our goals and what we're striving to accomplish. If she was flirting, if she was doing whatever, that I don't even see that.
Right.
Because that's the type of vision that I have. I'm so focused on what I'm striving to get to. But at the same time, she asking to look at it from her point of view of, I'm a female and I don't want a woman to cross the line and do this and do that. And I understand it, but it's like, I can't really comprehend it. Because if you tell me this is a problem, from your point of view, oh, she was too close to you. And I'm like, yeah, but she didn't whine on me. She didn't twerk on me or nothing.
No twerking, no whining, or Preme Dolla.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
No twerking. Y'all better not be twerking and whining. Layla, Lala, if they, I'm telling you,
Hey, yo.
if they even twerk, you hear me?
But hold up,
They not twerking over here, you hear me? I'm not letting them violate.
Black girl power. She on Team Merc, Team
Okay.
Layla. So
Team Layla, right?
Right, Team Layla.
Team Layla.
So what happens is, my mind state is, I'm so focused on my goals that I don't even entertain it. I don't even see it. Whereas she like looking and seeing, wait a minute, what was this? What was that? And I'm like, man, that wasn't nothing. Because look what we had having a conversation. I could see if I was on a date somewhere or I flew away for the weekend and disappeared and you couldn't reach me. I'm focused on getting to to a level in my life that I've never gotten to, so I can create generational wealth.
Right.
So when you're dealing with coming home from prison and dealing with a female that's waiting on her golden goose to be laid, it's two different mind states. And then by me being incarcerated for 21 years, I'm coming home like, man, the world is my playground. I can do whatever we want to do. Her mom says, yeah, but you married.
You gotta calm down.
Yeah,
you gotta calm down. You outside, but not that much.
Right.
Not
so
that
when
much.
I look at life after lockdown, I'm like, yeah, those joints is cute, but that ain't me because I don't have those problems. I don't use drugs, alcohol, none of those things influence me. Success is my biggest motivation in life, and taking care of my family and creating a legacy. I got a newborn, Prince Messiah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And man, listen, that
change your
guy,
life. It make you cry.
Nah, I'm not much of a crier. Not outside. I cry
but you
inside.
know what I mean. Like
it makes me feel as though I have no choice. Like there's no such thing as, you know what, I'm tired.
The ambition.
I think about him crying and wanting it. Now I'm going to go get it done. Right now, like I said, it's raining. I got up early. I went and got my TTO outfits done because I get them custom made every time we do a show or series or whatever. I got to be fly with my TTO Preme Dolla. You know what I'm saying? We got to have that apparel. I can't do it without it. And but as I'm moving towards my goal, it's raining, and I'm seeing most people's not even on the road because it's so ugly out there. And I'm saying, I'm going to get mines in this rain. When it starts snowing, I'm going to get mines. I'm going to get me a truck so I got 4-wheel drive so I can get mines in the snow. Because I refuse to be set back or held up. I run my life like a business.
Right.
Every quarter, I have to do a mission statement on my life to see if I accomplished the goals I was supposed to be. Otherwise, I'm slacking, and I got to pick it up in the next quarter. So when I look back at my life a year from now and say, damn, what was I doing a year from now? I was a VI for Brownsville and Violence Out. It's an anti-gun violence organization. And I said, man, now I'm sitting here on this couch with you doing these interviews. I'm assistant program director. That has never been done. That's what's up. That's what's, listen, that has never been done in the history of Bevo Canberra. And I'm breaking barriers without even effort. I'm just doing what I do.
But the thing is, like you mentioned earlier, the word of the day is ambition, ambitious. But at the same time, you have to understand that everything was already ordained. Like everything that's happening in your life was already there. It was before you were formed in your mother's womb. Literally, this is what it was gonna be. Even if you didn't know that, you know, you broke this barrier, you don't know what's next. You're gonna continue to do that, and as you do that, you have the support of your wife. But at the same time, yes, just be gentle and understand. You have to be gentle. You have to understand, like, as you amass this success, and it's gonna get there, it's gonna be bigger than what you can imagine. Like whatever you have in your head, what God is gonna do is bigger than what you even think, right?
Yes.
So you have to keep that united front with your woman, and also let her know, like you said, she's a part of it. So your life is changing and so will hers, but just keep her beside you, you know? And even on days when she don't feel like come outside. So that she could be a part of the journey too, because there's a lot that goes on at, being at home, and I have to take care of a new baby. She has a baby now, but I'm sure she wants to be a part of that. But there's some things that women go through. He better not be looking, because we have our own little insecurities that you don't think of. So you have to be mindful of that. And I got you, Queen. Okay. So you just have to be.
Everywhere I go, you got allies.
You have to be mindful of that, because what you're doing right now, this is major. This is a true story. This is not a made-up story. This is a true story. This just how people going crazy over BMF in their story. They were going crazy over Wu-Tang in their story. This is your story. So when it comes out, there's gonna be people everywhere. Like, oh my gosh. Fanning out and acting crazy, and not acting crazy in a bad way, but it might be new for her. So you have to kind of prep her for that, and just like make sure she has homegirls around her that's gonna encourage her to embrace it, instead of saying, I said she was twerking, she was whatever. When you said twerking, you want to just encourage her to know that is like you said, it's the generational wealth. You have that tunnel vision, so it's only for your family, your unit.
Right. What do you think is the key to a healthy longevity relationship?
The key to a healthy honesty, I would say, to remain dating. You got to keep dating. But I can't really, like, everybody's situation is different. I can't just say it's not a one size fits all, because what you allow in your marriage or your relationship, another person will be like, that's a hell no for me. So it's also what you want I can't tell you, you know, I can't not say you, but just people in general, we gotta stop this. This is how it has to be.
Right.
Because people tell you, I want to marry you. All right, you want to marry me? What is your idea of what a wife looks like? You want me to make rice and peas every single day? Is that what you think? You know, it's just one of those things that you want to know. What is your idea? So it has to be like, I guess, a mutual thing, but that's something you got to discuss before you take it to that level. Like, what is it that you're expecting from me, or what am I really expecting from you? Because people get into these relationships and it's no longer the fun. It's not fun no more.
Right.
It's not fun. Because now you think you owe me and I think I own you. No, it takes the fun out, so it's not that. And of course it's going to take work, but just don't stress me out now. Okay, let me bring it back, because we'll be, listen, talking about relationships next week. We'll be here all week. We're going to be talking next week. I'll see y'all next week.
Dealing with the Lost Boys, like, that's my team, that's my family, you know what I mean? I grew up under that culture, and I'm an old head, as they say. A lot of the young boys, oh, you an old head. There's a lot of things that happened in that era and that time that helps me to reflect and be positive in today from what I went through in the past. What would you say is your top 2 or 3 Lost Boys songs?
Top 2 or 3. First of all, you said you're an old head. I'm a young little one.
Yeah.
I'm a young little one. Okay. Not that young. I'm a young little one. I would say Renee. Like, you know, that's the one. That's the one that I know of. Lights, Camera, Action. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Okay. Those are the ones I know, because, again, all right, I didn't tell you I was a church girl too. Okay. So you being a church girl, and you were listening to Anita Baker and different things in your Tony Braxton's, you don't get to listen to all the songs or see the stuff. When I went to my babysitter's house, shout out to Chanel Henry. When I used to be at Chanel's house, I used to watch, you know, my hip hop and whatever else at that time. So, you know, I wasn't exposed to everything, and it's not that my parents didn't listen to it, but some of the songs I didn't. You know, you hear the Tupac songs, you hear it in the background, because it's a part of the soundtrack of my life. So there are going to be some songs that you hear that stick out, because, like, oh, this is a song that was playing on the radio. So you hear the Tupacs, you hear the Biggie, you hear this, you hear that, and it's just like, okay. So yeah, those are the songs that I can say I know, because I'm not finna sit up here and lie, be like, yeah, you know, I don't. Right. Okay, now that's cool. That's cool. I'm gonna be very honest. My question now is, because earlier you said to me that you can sing. Yeah. Hold on, you said you can sing. I can. Now, based on what we talked about, relationships, communication, love, loyalty, and all this. Yeah, you get the things together. Get it together. We gotta represent for the TTO Lost Boy TV couch. So, give us something, man. All right. So, I don't know. You want me to sing right now? All right. He comes up in the crib, I think 2:15, asking me if I'm okay, is everything cool? I shook my head and said, yes, baby boy, I'm doing fine. Actually, I'm not this time, you really crossed the line. Just got off the phone with this bitch, said her name's Renee. Talking about she's 3 months with your baby on the way. Now he's looking funny at me like I'm talking strange. Before he even knows it, I'm all up in his face. Chop, chop, I'm about to chop it off. I run up in the kitchen and I open up the drawer. I'm looking for the shop. It said this one will do the job. The last time he messed around on me, I'm chopping it all off. Okay. I'm not clapping for the chopping it off. I'm clapping because that was cool, but I'm listening like it's chopping it off. Good damn. Yeah, I did that song years ago, but I've always sung. I grew up in the church singing. I performed at Carnegie Hall. I have something in the Schomburg Museum in Harlem because I sang opera in jazz and classic. I was classically trained by Gwen Conley. Craig Derry was my R&B vocal coach for a minute, and then I worked with Wayne Founder, who's the co-founder of Opera Ebony. So I've been singing for a very long time. And then I did like backgrounds and stuff. I worked on Cameron's album, Purple Haze 2, and the program too. So I did some hooks, and yeah, that's some of the things that I enjoy doing. Like when you mentioned ambition earlier, I was like, yeah, you ambitious, girl, because I'm a teacher. So it's like being a teacher, being a mother, and pushing to do something else. I want to be this. I want to be an actress. I want to continue to sing. So I have to use all of my gifts. Okay. So even though I'm tired, I was tired, but I said, you know what? One thing about me, when I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. I'm committed to it. So I made sure I got up and did what I had to do, even though today was crazy. I got hit today. A child hit me. They hit Miss K, y'all. So I'm still ambitious, you know what I mean? But this is what I want to do. Like, when I went for the audition, I'm going to tell you right now, a friend of mine, she hit me up. She was like, they doing a little sports audition, you should do it. And I looked at the date. I'm like, girl, it's over. I can't do it. I have to respond by a certain time. She's like, no, I think you'll be good. You should go. I said, what's it about? She was like, just go. I think it's a movie or something. So I said, all right, let me see. You know, and I just was like, I'm going to do everything. So I just reached out to whoever and said, hey, this is what I got going on. You know, it's cool. And the audition is not far from me. It was like 10 minutes from my house. That's not even 10, that's a lie, like 7 minutes. So I said, all right, I'm going to go. But I thought the time was up. And even when you think the time is up, still reach out because you never know.
That's right.
So I was like, oh, it's not too late.
We put it together.
Yeah, I have ambition. So, I actually, I'm not gonna lie, I was just like a little nervous because I didn't know what to expect, right? You go on these auditions, and I'm doing movies too. Like, before this, I'm in Cooking in Yesterday's Grease, and I work with Jermaine Smith. I work with C-Class because I did Let's Go. I've done web series 848. I've done a few things. So we got something. Yeah. So, and if I forget anybody, charge it to my head, not my heart. But this is something I'm doing. I want to do in a web series. Oh, COVID happened. I'm still going to find something to do.
That's right.
Hey, how do I audition to be a part of it? So when I was like, listen, I'm just going to do everything that I can, you know? And I went to the audition, and I was like, all right, let's see what happens. What am I supposed to do? What's the lines? Okay, what are we going to do? All right.
Well, after reading the lines, how do you feel now?
You said you're going to read everything. You said, read, this one for this and this. I was like, okay. But witness to this, to that. I said, all right. Sat there. I think I was the second person. And I was like, all right, what you have to do too so I can see what you want to. Oh, you're not doing what I'm doing. Okay. So.
Well, what happened was, because this is my first time, I said, let me see where everybody is at. Because we might say, okay, man, you might be a good girlfriend, but your personality might be something of a lawyer or a bank teller. So let's see where you at with. Let's see your range.
So what did you think? That's what I want to. I want to know what people. We want to know, what did you think when I auditioned?
Well, there was so many people that came through. It was about 5 people that stood out to me, and you was one of them, because of the way that you were able to communicate and bring your lines across. A lot of times it's not so much of what you say, it's how you say it. It can be very short, but it's the way in which you deliver it. Okay, I can see she can change that up, she can switch in the character, because just a minute ago she was like this, but now I see when she got the rope, she turned into that. And because I'm learning as I'm going. This is not, I wasn't a producer, I wasn't a songwriter, none of that. I was incarcerated with a desire to come home and do something great. And I'm learning as I go, so I'm paying attention and I'm watching. And I seen that you and about maybe 4 others had something. I said, we can work with that, we can build with that. And come to find out, it's because you were experienced, you had the talent. And so when I seen that, the first thing I said was, we're going to help her get to the next goal. And while we're doing this, we're going to make sure the family can grow and elevate together. The TTO family is growing every day.
Okay, I'm a part of the TTO.
You're part of the TTO family.
Oh, okay.
So before we go, let the people know where they can tap in tune with you at if they want to hear you sing for them again.
Oh my goodness. So Amy Michelle _Mimi. And yeah, see what's going on. Follow my ambitious journey.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. She got an ambitious journey, and we rolling together. We got a few more people we got to interview, so we appreciate you for coming, stopping by the TTO couch.
And I got you. Ain't nobody gonna be twerking. All right, thank you.